Alrighty. So this is just a little project I thought up while I was at work. It's gonna kind of be. I'm not a big journal guy and writing stuff down. It's kind of be like a kind of like a diary for me. See, world name. Gonna just play something in the background, talk over it, kind of help me sleep night, get my thoughts down, have record of it. So I'm not spending an hour trying to write all these down. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thinking about doing it probably. I don't know, maybe once a week. So yeah, let's get into it. Um, Kind of the first thing I really want to get off my mind is probably just work. You know, I'm a I'm in the golf industry, and so it's big service industry. You can't really say no, and kind of that kind of wears you down a little bit. Some of these members are give me a bit of work. 95% of the time they're good guys. You can make good relationships, good connections for if you want to get out of the industry. You can go into some pretty good jobs. You know, like recently we got 4 inches of rain in a day. So the following day, we weren't able to get carts out on the path. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, makes sense, makes sense." And then the next day rolls around, and we were told, "Hey, still can't get carts on the paths." People were absolutely livid. They couldn't fathom. Oh, we had 4 inches of rain, 2 days. It's gonna be all right. Quote of the day by some guy. He goes, "Well, how am I supposed to get around?" That kind of encompasses kind of people we're dealing with here. And probably didn't handle this properly. I just stone face. Well, you walk. It's like, oh, without a push cart? Well, you carry your bag. It's not terrible. It just huffs and puffs, and off he goes with his group. But lo and behold, to him, 20 minutes later, if he would have been a little bit patient, we were actually able to get carts out there. So little win in the back of the book, but it's never it's never a good feeling when you have you know 17, 18-year-old kid helping you run the desk and they're just getting screamed at over the phone. So I took over the phones, got yelled at for a good hour that morning. Didn't feel great, but you know, you get along one member, he was kind of expecting the worst. And he says, "Oh, you are the man. You just made my entire day." That's really what it's all about. But it's kind of tough. Um a lot of a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't really get to see is kind of like tournament setup and all that jazz. They don't understand a lot of time goes into it. And if one thing is wrong, well, you're gonna have 15 guys coming up to you complaining, "Oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong," but they don't see the 30 other things that went absolutely perfect. It kind of just it wears on you. It wears on you a little bit. Cat, you need to go outside. You need to go outside. All right, come here. Come on. Out you go. Off you go. All right. Just have to edit that out. But yeah, it's when I do it, they have a little system to where you have to go level 1, level 2, level 3, class A, and kind of work your way up to kind of get in the better jobs. Um, I'm working my way through it. It's not bad. It's a lot of work, especially in the level 1. That's kind of their weed out phase, to where they get rid of people that don't really want to be in the industry and they just kind of want to stay and play free golf. But I was playing with one of the guys that part of the sections in a tournament. He goes, "Oh, I don't know, understand why people think it's the weed out phase. It's really not." No, I know 100% is that. That'll never go away. Ooh, jungle. Yeah, it was weird. My first ever golf tournament. This is the same guy. I step up at the first tee. I pull it left. There's out of bounds left. It's like, oh, I think I held another one just in case it might have said, nope, that's out. My nerves, I don't really get nervous that often. I feel like I'm a chill guy, but my nerves were through the roof when he said that. Ended up blasting it way right off the tee there. So I'm hitting my fourth shot in a separate fairway from the one that I'm on. End up getting a 9 just because I was so stinking nervous. Had a lot of eyes watching me. And then, lo and behold, this year, the first tournament I play in, I'm playing with a guy that did that. I wanted to bring it up to him, but didn't have the right time, didn't feel like it would go over too well. Let me see what else I have on the docket here. Oh, golf game. Oh boy, the golf game. I can't hit an iron to save my life right now. Like it's ridiculous. It's thin, it's fat, it's left, it's right. I don't know what's going on. But I actually went out and played today. Just a quick 9 holes with a member. And somehow found some form. Finished 2 over, which is not too shabby after not being able to hit the far side of a barn. But, it's a love-hate relationship with this stupid game. I don't understand it. I don't know why I got into it, but it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I actually got some new irons coming in the ZX Forged Max going 4 through pitch. Very excited for it. Just gotta wait for the rep to actually put the order in. Never know when that order is gonna get put in with this guy. He's I want to say he's about 2-3 years away from retirement. It kind of shows. If you don't remind him day of and have him sit down and actually put an order in, it's impossible with this guy. Love him to death. He's super nice, but my goodness, when it comes to that stuff, just because of how many accounts he has, a lot of things slip through the cracks, and it tells. It's very frustrating. But have those coming in. Actually went 4 through pitch. They have this new shaft called the Project X. Project X Red, and I think it's a 110 stiff, if I remember correctly. Very excited. Actually got it half an inch extended, which would be interesting. So I used to have the Ping i230s in half an inch extended. I don't know how I felt about it. At that time my game wasn't great, so that's probably why I wasn't too good with them. But I mean, things changed. My swing has changed so much in the last 6 months, 7 months that I've been working with my new boss. He came in. I actually feel like an assistant now, which is fantastic. I'm actually getting out to play. I'm running my own thing. As long as I'm got my stuff done, he doesn't really care what I do, which is fantastic. Wish all courses were like that. But yeah, half an inch extended. Actually experimented with a mini driver today, the new Callaway Quantum in the 11.5 degree. With this, I think it was a Denali Black 70-gram stiff. It felt incredible. Yeah, I'm losing a bit of distance, but my gosh, I felt like I couldn't miss a fairway. It was actually incredible. So I'm super excited for that to go on. I checked my app to see if that stuff was actually getting my stuff got put on order today, and lo and behold, nope, didn't get put in. Yay! So I gotta harp on them because I got a tournament coming up in 2-3 weeks. Hopefully. gets put in very soon, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. If anything, I'll just get with my fitter and say, hey, can I use this for the tournament? And be like, yeah, of course. Of course. What topic do I have next? I don't want to get off my chest. Let's see. Relationship with God. Yeah, I've been. It's a weird one. It's a struggle. I'm not. How do I put this? It's not really a struggle. It's just discipline, you know. It's weird. I want to. I know I should be reading my Bible every day, praying every day. I don't know why I don't. You know what? I'll start back up today. I might as well. I really need to get back into it. It's a it's a weird thing, God, that how do I put this? It's like section of class. It's like an abusive relationship, you know, where one side just doesn't give a care about you, but you stay with them anyway. I feel like I'm the abuser in this situation, and it makes me feel so bad. Because God does, He loves us so much. It's unconditional. There's no reason for Him to love us, you know, but He does anyway. You know, He's given me, answered a few prayers. One of the first prayers I actually remember Him answering was I wanted to have a good work ethic because I was overseas and I want to say 13, 14 at the time. I was reading through Proverbs. And that was one of the things is have a good work ethic, you know. And next day I was out helping our little orchard. I just didn't want to stop working. A couple of days of that, and it finally clicked. Oh, he answered my prayer. So he does. I know he answers prayers. I feel like if it's your mind and your heart are in the same place, and it's along with his plan for you, it more likely than not, it's going to get answered relatively quickly. You know, God's timing is so. I don't want to say weird because I don't like the way that sounds. I guess to us it's weird because we are very. How do I put this? Very me time. Everything needs to come to us quick, 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 especially with technology these days. And it's not. He's on another level with timing. He's not going to. If it doesn't fit in his timing, no chance it's getting answered. You know, and it's very humbling, especially when you're going through a tough time, right? Like a sick loved one or you know, mental health struggles and all that jazz. I feel like I feel like if all the things are pointing right, like you're going to church, you're doing your tithing, you're reading your Bible, doing all the things you need to do, he doesn't necessarily answer the prayers, but it's a comfort and he guides you kind of through it, the steps that you need to take to get through whatever you're going through. You know, Theo Vaughn actually. This is what scares me because it hit me so hard. I was on Instagram and I saw a clip of Theo Vaughn, like he's talking like John 5, and he's saying that I don't want to misquote him or anything, but change. What I got from his change is difficult, right? You don't you don't like the person you see right now, but you've learned to deal with them, and that change, you're an entirely new person, and it's unfamiliar territory, and that's kind of what scares people away, if you will, from wanting to do that change and kind of asking for him to put me on the right path. And that's I resonate that with quite a bit because I don't like change whatsoever. My wife will tell you it's I like to be on a schedule. I like to do pretty much the same thing every day. Surprises don't really fit well with me, you know. So that change that he was talking about that's scary is it's real. It's scary. Yeah. Last thing I kind of want to get off my chest is, as I mentioned before, I am married to an amazing wife. She was my dream girl. We actually went to high school together. We weren't sweethearts or anything like that, but we knew of each other in high school. We both played college soccer, and so we went to rival schools, so we saw each other a little bit here and there. And then over the summer, like the first summer that we were back, I don't want to say dated because it wasn't really official, but we kind of courted, if you will. Um, that's kind of the best way I can put it. We were both super shy at the time. We didn't want to. Both liked each other and kind of knew that we liked each other, but we didn't want to say anything to each other in case that wasn't the case. Um, and so it was. She'll tell you differently, but it was New Year's 4 years ago. I want to say she friend zoned me. Say, oh, hey, I like our friendship and all that jazz. And I read it as, oh, we're just friends. We're only going to be just friends. And so we kind of fell out of touch a little bit. Didn't really speak too much together, or here and there. Not really even here and there. We didn't really speak to each other anymore. Um, then I got out of a relationship and kind of reached out and rekindled, and lo and behold, married. Yeah, she's amazing. I don't know how she puts up with me. The cool thing about the married life is we're away from our in-laws and my parents, and it's been a good experience. I would recommend, if you're able to, kind of getting away from family, kind of figuring out marriage together and not under any outside influence, if you will. Yeah, of course you're gonna have questions, but I'm very thankful that my in-laws and my parents kind of just gave us a guideline. Hey, this might be the best way to do it, but I'm not telling you this is the right way to do it. Um, which is super super helpful. So we figured out how to live together. We figured out how to be married to each other. It's been an amazing experience. Yeah, I don't think uh I don't think I have anything else to talk about really. Got everything I wanted to off my chest. I'll see you next week.